to actually talk about what made me want to start my YouTube channel. I have a bad habit of running my hands through my hair when I'm on video. I really should stop that. Anyway, so let me backtrack. Growing up, I was always I was the different one in the group. Off the bat, my mom and sister are brown skin. Yeah, they're brown skin and they're identical. Like, they look just alike, and I didn't look like them. I took after my father. Me and my sister have different fathers, but I always felt alone. Well, not alone, because my mom made sure that we both, were equal or whatever. But I didn't feel in the circle, because they looked alike and I didn't look like them. So I started to feel odd at a young age, and then as I got older, I started to feel even worse, because I was never that girl that liked Barbie dolls or playing house or whatever little girls do at that age, because I don't remember, because I didn't do it. My sister did it, I didn't do it, whereas I liked video games, Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, anime. I was that type of person. I played football outside with the boys. None of the girls cared for me because I didn't act like them. I didn't play with them. I always played with the boys. And that's just the way I was. I had an odd sense of style. My mom hated my style, because my mom used to dress me, but once I got old enough to pick out what I liked, she did not like what I liked, and my sister did not like what I liked. They would always tell me the clothes that I picked were odd, and they didn't like it, but I liked it, That was who I was. It really didn't affect me, because I knew they were just messing with me. But once I started middle school, it started getting worse. I was always very skinny growing up. I was very skinny. I stayed at a size 0 for, I think, maybe 3 or 4 years. And I stayed below 120 up until my senior year in high school. But once I got in middle school, I started suffering from acne, and it was really bad. My skin started to act up. It would come and go, but my acne started to get worse in middle school, right around the 7th grade. And people would make fun of me, and I was very sensitive. I've always been very sensitive. Even I was the type of child, my mom could fuss at me and I start crying. She didn't even have to whoop me. Whereas my sister, oh, you have to stomp a hole in her before she even sat down. No, not me. We were total opposites. Like, my mom got two total ends of the spectrum. But I was very sensitive, and I did not like people talking about me. I was very insecure about the way I looked. I did not like the way I looked. People would always talk about me about how small I was, my acne, my hair, because I had nice hair, but it was very thin, and it was permed, and it would start breaking off. It was fine. It was fine at the time, but I just didn't fit in. I felt like I didn't fit in anywhere. And once I had friends, but your friends would say little stuff too, thinking it was nothing, but really inside, I felt like I really didn't belong, because everyone was talking about me. Or that's how I felt. I felt like everyone was talking about me. And once I got in high school, it got even worse. People would talk about my 9th grade year was so hard for me, because I felt like I didn't really have any real friends. I had one, like my best friends in middle school, one of them went to school with me, went to the school I went to, and two of them who I was closest to went to my rival school, so I barely saw them anymore. And I really didn't know anyone else except for this one person, and she was kind of more of the popular side. You know, she was light skinned, long hair, whereas, you know, I'm dark skinned. Well, now I'm a dark beauty. But then I was a little nerd. I didn't know anything. I wasn't popular. I wasn't very friendly because I was very shy. And people didn't like me. It didn't hurt my feelings. Now I wouldn't give a damn if you didn't like me or not. Well, no, I'm not even gonna lie. I still care if people like me or not. But now I just know that if you don't like me, then it's not me. It's something that you got going on, and I'm not here to try and fix it. But anyway, so that's how my high school year started. My ninth grade year going into my 10th grade year, I tried out for the cheerleading team. So a few more people knew who I was because I was on the cheerleading team. I stayed a cheerleader for 2 years. I was still never really fit in. I made 2 best friends on the team, and we stuck together through those my last 3 years. We were really close my 10th and 9th grade year while I was still on the cheerleading team. But people would still look at me like I was odd. I was very awkward with boys. I didn't have my first kiss until I was in the 10th grade. I didn't have a boyfriend until I was in the 11th grade. I was just awkward and I didn't know what to do. Like, I was cute, but I was that little sister cute or stuff like that. And a lot of dudes would see me as one of the guys because I liked video games and stuff. They wouldn't really see me as a girl. I didn't really get called, like, they didn't really see me as a girl until my 12th grade year. That was when I was starting to come into my own, but I really wasn't there yet at all. I still wasn't there. So even on the cheerleading team, I made friends. Well, I made teammates, but I still never really fit in. They all listened to different songs, hung out with different people. Some of them sat together with the football team. I was just awkward, and I didn't like some of them, honestly, because I just didn't. They were on some other stuff. I wasn't doing the things that they were doing, and I wasn't going to try to do the things that they were doing. So that's how it went. But I always felt so lonely. I just felt alone a lot of the time. I would stay in my room most of the time. My mom worked all the time to support me and my sister. And me and my sister at the time, we loved each other, but we would fight. Like, we would have it out, like SmackDown, like WWE and this thing, like it was awful. We were awful. We don't fight anymore because I bust my sister's lip once, and I vowed I would never touch her again. I never did it again. I never fight my sister again because I hurt my... Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, just thinking about it hurts my heart. Lord Jesus, forgive me. Anyway, it just was bad. Going into my 12th grade year, I tried out for the dance team and I made it. So a few more people knew who I was. And being with the dance team and hanging around with them, I became a little bit more girlier than what I was. So I started to hang out with the football teams more, and they got to know me a little bit better. By my 12th grade year, I was a little bit more socially known than I was, but I still didn't fit in at all. And it's funny now because I love my school. I love everybody there, but I did not fit in at all. But I had fun. Going into my first year of college, I still wasn't the girl. I tried out for the dance team and I made it. And that was totally different. That was I got in so much trouble on that dance team. On that, my freshman year was, people are raised different, and a lot of the girls were raised to, they wore weave all the time. At the time, I didn't wear weave. I wore my real hair. They wore weave all the time. They wore makeup and lip gloss and lipsticks and earrings. And what else do girls do? Got their nails done, wore heels. And I was the jeans, t-shirt, boots type a person. And that did not work for the coaches. They wanted me to change. They told me to change my hair, change my style, change everything about me. And that took a while. I felt like I was just starting to come into myself, and then for someone to actually come in and tell me they don't like who I am, or they don't like these things about me and I need to change it to fit in. And it really hurt me because I got in so much trouble because I am a very hard-headed person and I don't like rude people, and the way that some of them came at me was very rude. So I didn't take it well, but I tried to do what I was told, and it just hurt my spirit for a while. I didn't know who I was. I was lost. I didn't understand where I was going, and I felt lonely. And through this whole storyline, there was one consistent thing in my life that would always make me feel better, and that is when I got on my computer and would look up videos. I was a YouTube fanatic. I loved YouTube. I loved everything about it. I loved watching YouTube. Some of my favorite people, Shameless Maya was a big part of my life for a while. I loved her energy. I loved everything about her. I loved her shamelessness. For a while, I stayed with the hashtag shameless whenever I went on social media, because that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be me. I didn't want to be anyone else. I wanted to be shamelessly Kissy. That's who I wanted to be. I wanted to be me. I didn't want to try and fit in. I didn't want to. And recently, I've made it all the way through college. And I feel like I've found myself a little bit more, but I know I'm still finding myself. And I figured what better way to express myself and figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing and make new friends. And then to get on YouTube and do just that. I'm here to make new friends. I'm not here for anything else. I'm here for the experience, just to explore, just to get to know myself through the process, to watch old videos, to get to a point where I can watch old videos and be like, you've come a long way. I can see where you've come a long way, and be proud of myself that I made it. So that's where this is my reason why I wanted to make a YouTube channel. And I hope that you guys can stick with me through my process of learning. And I promise they'll get better. I'm just learning how to do everything, but it will get better. And I hope that you guys stick with me. But this has been my story, my background story. So thank you guys, and see you later.